Small things, I use this crock pot. I make sure I mark it for paint because I don't need somebody making nachos in it and getting lead and other impurities. For larger projects, I have this ultrasonic cleaner that I set to about 70 degrees Celsius. When you get the parts out, you can move the parts to the basket, which is nice. Here's all these painted hinges and things. So the whole project, if you take them out, the paint will basically, after an hour or so at that temperature, the paint basically just peels off. So you see, here's a set of screws and hinges and things that I've already cleaned using the same method. They come pretty clean, and then you can just polish them up. So in both of those methods, I used some dishwashing soap, a little bit of dishwashing soap in to help it penetrate and stay wet. I'm going to experiment here with some bigger parts. I have a steamer pan on the stove, and I'm going to heat it up to about simmer, and I'm going to load some bigger parts and see if we can't melt the paint off of those. Okay, so the temperature's up about 130, 70 Celsius is about 158, so somewhere in that 150 degree kind of mark is good. You need to leave it for probably an hour or so. Let's drop this in here and see what happens. I'm going to set a timer. Alright, it's been about an hour, so we're going to take this coarse steel wool, see if we can't loosen some of this paint. So we'll take this out of the water bath. I think honestly it's going to probably take more time, but we're going to see what happens at an hour, just so you get the whole effect here. It's a little warm to hold. Just lift it out right here, set it off to the side, and we'll take the steel wool. As you can see, the paint is starting to loosen where you can get it off. But more time would be better. Let's rinse this off. You can see, even though it's going to take some more time, this is actually doing a pretty good job of getting the paint off without really scratching the surface.